Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Lakshmi Narasimha. So the reason why I just left it on for 5 seconds was for some of the viewers who had asked for the chart pictures to...
Hey, shut up!
Just give a simple pic of it. Yes, this is fine. Yes. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Lakshmi Narasimha. So I just left a few seconds in the beginning so that you can get the pic of this, as some viewers had asked for a pic of the chart separately. So this is the patella bone, and today we are going to see my bone series. So there are many different bones that I'm going to explain. This was the middle ear cavity, and now I'm going to explain the patella bone. So the patella bone is basically a sesamoid bone, and it's the largest sesamoid bone in the whole body. So the meaning of sesamoid is that the bone develops in a tendon. So if the bone develops in a tendon, it's called a sesamoid bone. And there are many sesamoid bones in our body. We have the patella pisiform and the fibula in the lower leg, and of them, the patella is the largest, and it develops in the tendon of a muscle, and this is called Quadriceps femoris. So there's a muscle called, tendon called Quadriceps femoris, and that is a tendon of a muscle. So this patella develops in that tendon, and that's why it's a very important bone. It's also called a kneecap bone. So it covers the junction of the femur, the tibia and the fibula from the legs, and you have the cover cap, kneecap bone called patella that covers the junction there, the joint. So the patella is the area, so this is the image of the patella. You're seeing the anterior aspect or the front side of the bone. So this is how it looks approximately, and you have a small triangular area over here. It's called the apex, and this is the area for attachment of
can you show it again?
Yeah. So here is how the bone looks. It's slightly circular with some edges being pointed. That includes the posterior. That includes the inferior aspect, which has an apex. So it's directed downwards. So for anatomical position, side determination of this bone, just find out the apex. The apex is a triangular type of thing, and it's just two edges meet there, a sharp edge type, and that is called the apex. It's always pointed downwards, and this is the superior border. This is the inferior border marked by the apex, and you have the vastus intermedius here. This is the lateral border, and this is the medial border. So when we say medial, it means towards the body. So we are seeing the left patella. So left patella is here, right patella is here. So what you're seeing here on the right hand side of the patella, on the right hand side of the left patella, is of course towards the medial side or inside the body. So this is the attachment of Quadriceps femoris, the tendon we're talking about. This is the marking. You can see two marks here. This is the marking of the attachment of Quadriceps femoris, and you can see these also, these two dots. These are the markings, and this is the apex. So this lies 1 centimeter above knee joint. So we know
this is the apex, Bhaiya.
This one is the apex. You can see these two lines coming together here. 1 and 2. The center point here is called the apex. I'm showing you like this, that you can clearly make out the center point. So I'm pointing 2 fingers. This is the center point. So this lies just 1 centimeter above the knee joint, and it's directed downward. You can see 1 and 2. And now I'm going to explain the anterior surface. It's convex and a little bit rough. It's like convex and a little bit rough. The posterior surface is smooth, and let me explain the anterior surface. It's subcutaneous. That means you can feel it from the skin. So if you touch your knee, you can feel the bony surface. That's patella. And subcutaneous and separated from skin by prepatellar bursa. So basically, it's not completely subcutaneous like the clavicle. It's separated by a thin sheet of prepatellar bursa. So this is how the anterior surface is, and now I'm going to explain the posterior surface. It is separated into two parts. This is called the upper 3/4. This is called the lower 1/4. So the shaded area is called the upper 3/4, and the lower area is called the lower 1/4. This area is called the lower 1/4. And over here is a non-articular area. It doesn't articulate with anything. This is the articular area. That means you will have the connection of the three bones, femur, tibia and fibula in this place. So it's the lower part isn't not very articular. It doesn't articulate with any other bone. It has three borders: superior, medial and lateral. So the superior border, you have the lateral articular area here. You have the medial border and the lateral border. There's a medial border and there's a lateral border. You have one here, lateral border. So this is the left patella and its posterior aspect. Now let me explain the anatomical position and side determination. So the bone is somewhat circularly triangular shaped. So you have an edge pointing down below like this, somewhat cup shape, little bit. So the apex of this is directly downwards. So the apex point, if you draw a circle and draw a triangle within the circle with its with one of its angles pointing downwards, you'll find the exact position of the apex. It's somewhat in the center point of the circle. So that's how you know where the on which side the patella bone is present in the body. So the rough and non-articular surface is anterior. So the anterior surface doesn't articulate with anything, whereas the posterior surface is smooth and it articulates with many bones. The smooth articular surface is direct posteriorly. So the smooth articular surface is posterior, and the large lateral area. So lateral area is large and the medial area is relatively small in the posterior area. You can see this here. I have a brown marking to the medial area and an orange marking to the lateral articular area. You can see that the medial area is quite small and the lateral area is large. So this and these two are being separated by a vertical ridge, like how India and Pakistan are separated by a border. We have these two areas similarly separated by a hard and rough ridge. So this is how it looks, and this is its description. So it's flattened anteroposteriorly, somewhat flattened. So thank you. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Lakshmi Nrsimha.